Hi, this is David McCann for WebTNG. In this video, I want to look at a new plugin, WP Swift Control. When I heard the announcement about WP Swift Control, it caught my attention for two reasons. I'm always interested in tools that save time and make our jobs easier, and the plugin is from the same developer as the Page Builder Framework theme. The Page Builder Framework is a theme that carefully balances features and performance and avoids unnecessary bloat. I was given a copy of the Pro version to review, and the only instruction was to share my honest impressions. I do that in this video, where I show what the plugin does and point out its strengths and weaknesses. This is a new plugin, so I also suggest some possible features. There's a free version of the plugin in the WordPress plugin directory. When you download and activate it, it adds this widget on the side of your page. When you click on the widget, you get this stylish flyout menu. We see these default widgets here, a link to go to the WordPress admin dashboard, to edit the current post, or to go to the customizer. The control doesn't show for users who aren't logged in, so it's safe to have it turned on. You find the settings for WP Swift Control under the Settings menu. This section here is where you find the widgets that are actively assigned. And this section over here are additional available widgets. On the left side, there's a drag handle that allows you to drag and drop widgets, and you can use that for reordering them. If you click on the Edit button, you can change the icon, picking from the large font awesome icon set, and you can change the description here, which is what shows up as a tooltip on the front. You also have the option to open the link in a new tab. You can go into edit mode also if you double click. Under the active controls, there are the color settings. You can customize the main controls, accent color and icon color, as well as the background colors, the hover background color, and the color of the individual widget icons. Let's set this to better match the theme color. Below the color settings are a few global settings. You can remove the admin bar from the front end. You can decide not to load Font Awesome if your theme or a plugin is already loading it. And there's the option to remove the plugin data on uninstall, which is a nice feature that more plugins and themes should implement. Over here we have a list of the widgets that come with the Pro version, and we have export and import functionality. The export and import feature means that we can configure the plugin once on one site and reuse those settings on other sites without having to repeat the steps over again. Let's save our changes and go to the front end to take a look. And here's the plugin widget that we added. The Pro version of the plugin adds more features. This is not one of those plugins where you have to have the free and the Pro version installed. So I'm going to deactivate the free version and activate the Pro version, and we'll go look at the difference in the setting. On the right here we see that there's a new logout widget which we'll add to the control, and we see there's an advanced button. Now I've added a plugin which adds a reviews custom post type, and if we hit the advanced button, we see it gives us a widget for new review. And this works the same for all custom post types. So if I had a recipe custom post type, I would have the option for new recipe. And something that's pretty cool is that you see this curly bracket post type here. Well, when you're on a page or post and you look at the edit button, it will dynamically fill in the post type here. So if you're on a page, it'll say edit page. If you're on a post, it'll say edit post. Or if you're on a review page, it'll say edit review, and so on. Another pro feature is that the plugin is smart enough to be able to tell if the page you're on was edited with a page builder. And if so, when you click edit, it will take you into the page builder editor automatically. Currently, Beaver Builder, Brizy, Elementor, Divi, and Oxygen are supported. Another pro feature is that you can add customized widgets. This is basically giving you the option to add your own controls. So let's add a widget to come here to the Swift control settings. I'll get the URL and paste it in there and click Save. Let's save the changes. And now go back to the front end and I'll open the control. We see here is our logout widget that we added, and here is the Swift control setting widget that we added. So you can see how this would be a time saver. I took a look behind the scenes and found that the code was well organized and architected. I then checked the performance of the plugin on the front end, testing a page both with and without the WP Swift Control plugin enabled. The page with WP Swift Control enabled was about 29 kilobytes larger, but it actually included fewer JavaScript and image files. This was because WP Swift Control doesn't load any JavaScript files on its own, but the WordPress admin toolbar does. So there are fewer JavaScript files overall. It seems that the plugin adds virtually no load to the front end when it's activated. The strengths of the WP Swift Control plugin are that it's simple and intuitive to use. It looks stylish and attractive, automatically taking the user to the correct edit page and loading the page builder, when applicable, is a nice touch. The ability to create custom widgets with your own links is also a strong feature. Another strength of the plugin is the focus on performance. Though a page sees a small increase in size when the plugin is activated, there are fewer files downloaded, making its use having no impact on page speed. The only glitch of any significance I noticed was that when I logged in with the editor role, I was shown links to pages that I did not have permission to view. While that isn't a security issue because WordPress handles the permissions, the point of the plugin is to provide a nicer experience than the WordPress default. I think it would be worthwhile to see if the links could be filtered before rendering them so as to only show the user links they are allowed to see. If there's any significant weakness, it's that the plugin is at version 1 and features are still being quickly added. If you've worked with WordPress for a while, then you're likely familiar with the admin toolbar. It has its limitations, and it can become frustrating and repetitive to have to navigate to admin pages deep down the menu hierarchy. That said, there are other plugins that let you add links to the admin toolbar to deal with that. What makes WP Swift Control different is that you can disable the WP admin toolbar on the front end altogether and just use the Swift Control menu. I've known some web designers who were deeply troubled when they had to view their site creations with the ugly admin toolbar looming over it. There are also clients and users who get easily lost or confused when faced with the WordPress admin, even when menu options are limited by role. These users will obviously benefit from having a custom WP Swift Control menu. The free version might be enough for simple sites, but I imagine that the Pro version is needed for any real effort to protect the user from the admin backend. Of course, once you start adding a lot of widgets to include more of the admin area, and perhaps even links off-site, then I wonder if we need a way to manage and display more links while keeping the menu tidy. The developer mentioned to me that there was going to be a feature to accommodate user roles. I got the impression that meant it would be possible to configure different widget sets for each role. That would be a boon. While testing the plugin, I continually thought of potential use cases beyond a set of admin links. For example, a membership or learning management site typically has several pages for the user profile, purchase history, and member-only content. Being able to use the plugin for a membership site, for instance, would seem like a natural extension that having role-based widget sets would allow. Overall, I was impressed with the elegant simplicity of WP Swift Control. It's well-coded and a performant plugin. It provides a professional-looking alternative to the WordPress admin toolbar that could be a convenience and time saver for admins, and it can also provide a curated list of links for clients while protecting them from the WordPress admin interface. Potentially, in the future, the plugin could provide a customized view for different user roles. So that's my review of the WP Swift Control plugin. The text version of this review is available on the WebTNG website, along with other tutorials and reviews. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.